Okay, I have the Mevo Plus going up against the Wiz-I. So let's see what kind of numbers we got. I got a Titleist True Feel ball with a metal dot. So let's get it lined up. Should be good here. All right, starting off with an 8-iron. Let's hit a fade.
Carry is 124.9 yards.
Same thing on both.
Ready.
Very similar ball flights. We have a 71 spin, but it's an estimate on the Mevo Plus versus a 7,000 spin versus the Wiz-I. 128 carry versus 124. 96 ball speed versus 96 ball speed. Now, I don't know what the Wiz-I is set to, or the E6 software is set to for altitude. So we might see a little bit of a difference there. So let's try that shot again.
Carry is 131.6
fade.
yards.
Same thing on both. See what our numbers are. We have a 131 carry versus 138 carry. Ball speed 101 versus 101.4. Those are both the same. 22 launch versus 24 launch. 7,000 backspin versus 7,600 backspin. So both pretty good. All right, let's hit a draw.
Carry is 144.8 yards.
Same thing on both, a little bit more left, it looks like, on the Wiz-I. In fact, I kind of disagree with Mevo Plus on that coming back to center line as much as I was trying to turn it. 106 ball speed versus 102, 141 versus 144, 57 backspin versus 56. So that's pretty good. Let's try that shot one more time.
Oh,
so I push it out to the right.
1.9
Same thing on the Wiz-I, push out to the right. Wiz-I had it kind of coming back a little, or no, the Mevo Plus had it coming back a little bit though, it looks like. 6,000 spin versus 58. 105 ball speed versus 102. And 19 launch versus 16 launch. 17 launch. Pretty close, let's try it again. Oh, big pull. Same thing on the Mevo Plus, big pull left. All right, let's go ahead and move down to a sand wedge. We'll check these numbers out here in a second. So we got 57 backspin versus 57 backspin, 146 carry, or sorry, 146 carry versus 149, 108 ball speed versus 104 ball speed. So a little bit of a difference of ball speed, but just a few miles. Let's try. Let's go to a sand wedge. And let's switch you to a sand wedge. Okay. All right, let's hit a little ball out to the left.
Ready.
So that's just left of the center line.
32.1 yards.
All right, same thing on Mevo Plus, left to center. Let's see what kind of spin numbers we get. We got 56 versus 34. The estimate on the spin on the Mevo Plus says 34. Probably a little low. Carry 31.9 versus 32. 42 ball speed versus 41 ball speed. 31 launch versus 30 launch. Pretty close. Let's hit a ball out to the right now. So big ball out right. That's way right. Okay, same thing on both. We have a 46 estimated backspin on the Mevo Plus versus 56 on the Wiz-I. 31 carry versus 31 carry. 31 launch versus 30.8 launch. So pretty close. Let's hit one down the middle. Okay, I'd like to play a little bit of a fade. So we got a little fade, goes up and comes back down to the right a little bit. Mevo Plus had it not turning that much. The Wiz-I had it a little bit more turn. Not much of one there, but actually, I guess it didn't. They're both the same. 56 carry versus 54. 84 backspin versus 80. 56 ball speed versus 58. Now let's hit driver. My least favorite club in the bag. Why? Because I suck at it. That's why. So I will have to break this thing down nice and slow if we want anything that's not going to try to screw up the way these machines are made. Because they're about to see all kinds of bad stuff. Alright, let's hit the easiest thing to hit. Let's hit a little slice. Am I set on driver? Let's set on driver. Let's hit a little slice. An easy slice. Very easy. It's going to be an easy swing.
Carry is 100.
So we got a slice that comes up the center.
7 yards.
Same thing on the Mevo Plus. Slice up back to center. 31 ball speed versus 28 ball speed. 182 carry versus 184. 120 ball speed versus 122. I feel like I said that already. Well, carry was 182 versus 184. So. Not drastically different between the two of them. Alright, now the least favorite shot. Let's hit a draw.
Carry is 165.
Same thing on both. Draws that come back.
Ready.
The Mevo Plus had it coming back over the center line. The Wiz-I did not. 227 backspin versus 3000 backspin. 165 carry versus 203. I don't know about 165 carry. All right, let's try to hit a hard one now. I don't think it would have only gone 165 yards. Seems a little off.
Carry is 240.6 yards.
Okay.
Ready.
Very similar ball flights on both. Big draws coming back over the center line. 27 on the Mevo Plus versus 21 on the Wiz. 244 versus 240. 148 ball speed versus 149. So a little bit of a higher launch too on the Mevo Plus. But both very similar. Now, I'm going to try to hit a power fade. So I'm going to try to start this left and have it straighten up back to the center line. What I'm probably going to do is slice it or pull it real back. So let's see what we get. Go, pull it hard left.
Carry is 216.
Okay, same thing on both.
Yards. Ready.
Yeah, why even look at the numbers on something that bad? 22 backspin versus 29. 232 carry versus 216. It doesn't matter. It was a crappy swing. One last one. Try to slow her down. Nope, same spot.
216.5.
Wiz-I did not get that one.
Ready.
Probably a good thing. Actually, the Wiz-I, if I block the ball with the club from the camera, it'll lose it. So I have a tendency to hover my driver a little too high, and it'll lose it right before the swing. So I have to watch that. So here we go. Find it again. There we go.
Carry is 227.8 yards. Ready.
Okay, something happened with that. I didn't get that one. I can honestly say though, when it comes to the Wiz-I, having it not read shots is super rare. So the fact that that's happened twice now, that fast, is a quirk that I've not seen in the weeks that I've had this. So let's try it again.
Carry is 235.0
There was the shot I was trying to hit.
yards. Ready.
Okay. Mevo Plus had it more of a pull. Wiz-I said it was coming back to the right a little bit more, which is what I was trying to hit, was what the Wiz-I said. So I like to think that that's more accurate. I know the Mevo Plus is not the best with driver. People have some wonky spin numbers. What we get there for spin? 36 versus 29, but it's an estimated for the Mevo Plus. So 144 versus 140. Okay, let's hit one more draw.
Carry is
Real low on the face of the club.
25.0 yards.
Same thing on both.
Ready.
Yeah, that's just really bad. But anyway, as you can see, they're pretty close to each other.